In this video, I'm gonna show you briefly just what's new on the Anime Dimensions updates. Now, I'm gonna show you a bit more, but right now I'm gonna hop into a raid with Kery, because it's ending really soon. I'm gonna use, well, good stuff, good items. I just do not have Celestial on Kery. I have her awakened. I have pretty much the best stuff you can have otherwise. But yeah, let's go into raid. Kery seems really good, but I don't think she's gonna be that good. You can see in this raid why I think she's gonna be good. If I use the 5th ability, you're gonna see how much I can spam Kery's abilities here. I'm right now trying to spam them. I have cooldowns, but yeah, you can see how fast these cooldowns are going. It's almost like Kery pets, and it basically is just the Kery pets. If you use the Awakening move, it's just like the Kery pets. What I mean with that is that every second it decreases some of the skill cooldowns, so you can spam quite a lot with her, if I say so myself. So that lasts for 30 seconds, which is pretty good. 30 seconds of very fast moves, pretty good. So I'm not sure if she's gonna be the best with a pet. I think she's gonna be really good without a pet, but with a pet, she might not benefit that much, because while those 30 seconds are active, she won't benefit from a cooldown reduction pets like Garo or Kery herself, which most characters do, which make them a lot better. For example, Power is really bad without a good pet, but she's one of the best with a good pet. So energy gain and stuff like that, it really matters. Now here, I can't really say the same, because while those 30 seconds are active, you can't really, like, do anything other than spam, and you get the ability so fast, and you don't benefit from having a Garo pet or a Kery pet. So I think she's gonna be a really good early game character, but she might fall off with a good pet in late game. So who knows? Maybe she's gonna be the best character for early game if you don't have a good pet. We're gonna check that out in tomorrow's videos. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to make a Kery video and maybe Mash video as well, just to see how good they are in comparison to other characters. I'm gonna try to make a detailed description of everything, like just a good showcase tomorrow, maybe one today, I'm not sure. So keep that in mind. But this video just showcase the update really briefly. So now I'm gonna use the 5th ability again. Now, it's a bit annoying because you can move around with the 4th ability, but it has a lot of like duration. You can't use another ability for like 4 seconds after you use the 4th ability. So I'm not sure it's worth it to use the 4th ability. It might be worth it if you have like cooldowns that are waiting here, but I'm not even sure if that's worth it. I'm gonna have to check that out in tomorrow's video that you should also watch. But yeah, now the cooldowns are gonna be slow again because it's been 30 seconds, I believe. No, it hasn't. It's soon been 30 seconds. No, it has been 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm done. It's at 95 seconds, it should be 30 seconds. Maybe it's a bit delayed. I'm not sure. But so far, damage isn't looking that great. Keep in mind with Guts, I believe I got 50 billion. No, with Mihawk and Sukuna, I got 50 billion. So this isn't looking that great so far. Well, to be fair, I don't have a Celestial trait on Kery right now, but still, the damage seems pretty low. She does spam her abilities really often, but it doesn't really matter if you can spam a lot of abilities if you don't have damage. So yeah, let's see. She does have great movement though. I feel like she gets some speed boosts. The 4th ability actually, even though you can't use another ability, you can move around with it. So great mobility. I think she's gonna be a pretty good early game character for people if you don't have a good pet, and she's gonna be great in Dimensions. That's my predictions for now without testing her out. This is my first time playing a raid with her, and I've only been in character testing prior to this, so I'm not sure. And she's also a bit RNG based because, well, a first ability that resets 50% of the time. Obviously, in theory, if you had ultimate luck, always got that resets and more damage, you could probably get a lot of damage. But we don't know if that's even possible because RNG. So I'm gonna try to get more of an average, but yeah, this seems pretty good. I'm probably gonna get like 45 billion, which is worse than Mihawk and Sukuna, which is pretty worrying because they aren't the best characters either. So I'm not sure how good Kurumi really is. Well, obviously check out the video tomorrow. Anyway, one thing I do think about Kurumi is that the fourth ability should be changed. I just like synergy. Maybe not changed, but I think the fourth ability is what's dragging her down. Because she has a really good fifth ability. And she can spam so much with the first, second, and third ability. But the fourth ability just can't spam. And it would be so cool if you could spam the fourth ability too. Like, if it was instant. If you used it and then you could continue. Like Gojo. Gojo has a really fast fourth ability. I think Kurumi would be really good and really fun to play if that was the case for Kurumi as well. But yeah, it's not. Kurumi's fourth ability is actually dragging her down quite a bit right now, it seems like, because of just the end lag. You use it, it takes like 3 or 4 seconds to use another ability. Even though you can move around instantly after it, still, you can't use another ability. That's what's dragging her down. Though her first ability is really good. I can spam it so many times. You see here, I spammed it so many times, and it's not looking to end. And maybe now here. Yeah, I can spam it, I can spam it so many times. And it seems like I've been lucky. Well, good for me. But yeah, it seems pretty common as well, because it's 50% of the time you're gonna just reset it. So it's actually pretty good, I think. The ability names are very creative. First, second, and third bullets. I'm not sure about the fourth ability. Maybe fourth bullets. I didn't see, actually. She has cool M1s. I'm not sure if her M1s are regular M1s, because I know Gilgamesh M1s actually deal more damage, or actually did deal more damage. I'm not sure if it still does. Anyway, Final Bullet is the fourth ability name, so it's not fourth bullet, which is a bit more creative now, but still. Okay, now I can spam so much. Like, you can spam so much, but as you can see, I'm not even using my fourth ability right now, because I'm not sure what's best. For now, it seems like just ignoring the fourth ability might be the best, because you always have a 1, 2, or 3 ability to use, like, at all times. So I don't think it's worth it to use fourth ability, because fourth ability doesn't even give like a special effect. It's just a damaging move that takes a long time. So as long as you deal more damage with the first, second, and third abilities in the same time as you would with the fourth ability, it's more worth it to use the first, second, and third abilities. And I'm pretty sure he does deal more damage with like 3 or 4 abilities. That's 1, 2, or 3 instead of 1 fourth ability. That just makes sense in my head. But yeah, according to my estimates, yeah, 45 billion damage about. That's what we're gonna get, about that. Now I can use 1 more fourth ability. Yeah, a bit more than 45, maybe even 46 if I'm lucky. Yeah, I got a Garo activation here, so actually pretty good. Yeah, almost 46 billion. That's it's not the best. Definitely not the best. I'm gonna see tomorrow. I'm gonna get a video out and see who's actually better, or like a more detailed showcase of Kurumi. But now let's just check out the rest of the video, or the rest of the updates. Yeah, Kurumi is actually from the gacha, as you can see here. So 1% for the gacha, 2% for an accessory that gets you 12% more cooldown reduction, the best cooldown reduction accessory in the game. So that's pretty cool. It also gives Kurumi a better, what's it called? More damage on the fourth ability. So it's also good for that reason. But the fourth ability just wasn't that good anyway, because the fourth ability, just Final Bullet, not too good. It doesn't seem too good. So, nah, I'm not sure that's a good accessory even. You probably will not benefit from it that much. You probably will benefit from just using ODM gear or Claymore more than her own accessory, which is kind of hilarious. Her first ability has 50% chance to reset her own cooldown and do 1.5 times more damage. That's why the first ability was so good. And the assist is really good. Awaken bonus is 28% more attack for 15 seconds. Though boss damage is just better. 25% more boss damage is just better than 28% more attack. And Awakening gives you a speed boost and reduces skill on 1 to 4 cooldowns. So the Kurumi ability, basically. We also have another character. We have Mash, or Buff Boy. So I haven't tested Mash out myself, actually. Ballista Knuckle, Guillotine, Punch, Eat Cream, Puff, Barbell Toss, and Barbell Toss as assist. Actually, gives a crit chance bonus for 4 seconds as an assist. It's better than most raid characters that don't even have such abilities, but it's not that good. 50% more crit chance for 4 seconds on the 4th ability. It's like Sun Jin-woo or Shadow Monarch. About that. But just 50% instead of 100%. And the 3rd ability gives you speed, attack range, and resets the 1st and 2nd abilities. So it's like... It's just like Sukuna and Mihawk, the last 2 raid characters, just that it also gives you a speed boost. 60-second cooldown assist, while Kurumi has a 75-second cooldown assist, which is really common for gacha characters. Anyway, we have a limited raid as well. So we have a raid that gives you a bonus if you play with Kurumi and Mash. It has a 0.03% chance to drop Mash and 5% chance to drop an accessory with some other stuff as well. The accessory is actually pretty interesting. It's not a good accessory by any means, but it gives you 15% more EXP as the main sub. You can also get 5 other subs. So yeah, that's pretty good. Kinda, if you want to play for like level leaderboard, and yeah, that's gonna be better for you if you want to grind levels, but it's not too good, honestly. Other than that, we also have a new pets. The pet is 0.8%, just like any other mythic. And I now realize I don't know what the pet does. So I'm gonna ask. Okay. Meanwhile, while I get an answer, I'm gonna check out everything else. We have 2 new characters, Mash and Kurumi, which I'm gonna check out in character testing with you guys soon. And then we have some good changes. Gold is now doubled in dimensions, so you can get more gold. And that makes it so it's easier to level up cards. You can now level up these cards without worrying about having no gold. So that's pretty good. You also have a quality of life feature that you can now buy 4 pets instead of 1 at the same time. It's not like a reduction in cost. You can just buy 4 pets at once, so it speeds up the process. But yeah. Other than that, we also have one thing that happened when awakening the old gacha characters. I think you needed keys to awaken it, which you couldn't get anymore. So if you had it, but you didn't awaken them, and you didn't have the materials, you could never awaken them. So now you only need raid tokens to awaken the characters, just like Guts or Sid. Like, it's only raid tokens here. We also have a new thing in the speed rate shop. It's, where is it? King of Curses. Shadow King of Curses. Sukuna might be really good as an assist in a time challenge. That's about what I can think of. Otherwise, Sukuna isn't the greatest. So, yeah. And, yeah, that's about it for the updates. There's a new lobby. But it's okay. I don't think a lot of people care about it necessarily. But we do have a picture of Mash, the pets. So basically what it does is... well, first of all, like a mythic pet, it will deal, as a main stat, it will deal 12 times the player's attack at level 1. Now this is an epic pet, and I don't have a mythic pet right now. So 12 times the damage. Well, not 12 times the damage, it's just gonna deal 12 times your mouse 1 click as your damage. And then it's also going to boost your critical chance by 18%. So it's just better than like Gojo pets, because I believe the Gojo pet has like 10% critical chance boost. So it gives you more critical chance, which is not the best. Critical chance is just not what you need really, but it's okay. I still recommend you, if you want to get a pet, I think you should get Kurumi still. It's the best mythic pet in the game you can get. And if you want to get a raid character, I haven't tested out Mash yet, so I can't say who's better, Mihawk or Mash. But I recommend you to watch my video tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to try to make a video on Mash to see, especially comparing to Mihawk, and then also get a comparison between Kurumi and Guts to see which gacha you should roll for. And yeah, so just in like character showcases to see how good they are. So that's one thing you can do. Now we're gonna go into character testing to just see Kurumi and Mash. So yeah, I don't need to equip them. Oh right, I did have the accessory equipped. That's why I might have dealt so little damage in the raid with Kurumi. Even though, in theory, like, I thought the accessory would be better with Kurumi since it's the specific accessory. Boss damage is so much better. So maybe it just was that. Anyway, let's go into character testing. See some effects. Stuff like that. So, first bullet. Here. The first bullet. I haven't seen these effects myself. I don't play with effects. Okay, so it looks like a straight move. No, it actually has pretty good AoE. Yeah, even though it doesn't look like it, you can hit it. Yeah, okay. Does it have good range? It has pretty good range as well. So it's a pretty good AoE, and you can move around with it. A pretty small speed boost as well, and you have iframes, so it's a really good move actually. And 50% of the time you also get, what's it called? It resets and more damage. So first ability seems real good. Good AoE. I'm not sure about the damage. I think the damage was kind of strong as well. It seems like good damage. Second ability. Okay. Pretty good AoE, I think. Yeah, it looks like pretty good AoE at least. Oh no. It's fine anyway. It's like the first ability. Damage-wise, it's probably going to be stronger than the first ability. And doesn't give too much pet energy gain though. So that's pretty bad. Doesn't give you iframe, doesn't give you a speed boost, doesn't do anything. So this ability is just damage. And you can spam it quite fast, as you can see now. I'm spamming the second ability now. So it's a pretty good ability just because of that as well. If it was an ability with less damage, but took longer to just use, it would have been worse. Because with the fifth ability, you want to spam with Kurumi. So having a fast move is really good. Third bullet. What? Okay. Looks like really big AoE, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. This is good AoE. Good AoE. And how fast can you spam it? You can spam it quite fast. Yeah, it's like the second ability. You can spam it quite fast. Energy gain, I'm not sure. Damage is definitely stronger than the second ability. How much energy gain will it give? It gives okay energy gain, actually. That looks like maybe 170? 170 energy gain? Pretty good. The third ability is pretty good. It's also fast. So all these three abilities are fast. They deal quite a lot of damage. Have good AoE. So they are really good abilities. Now the problem. Fourth ability. Let's see. Yeah, I can move around with it. I have iframes. And if I move it away, yeah, it's like a moving ability. I can move it wherever I aim. It will deal damage. Has pretty good damage, I believe. It should have good damage. But I can't really use another ability. Yeah, it takes so long for me to use an ability after I use the fourth ability. And I do believe with the accessory, this ability might deal like 3 times more damage than the third ability. Without the accessory, 2 times more damage than the third ability. So as long as you use 2 third abilities, and at the same time as you use a fourth ability, it's more worth it to use the third ability. And since you can use maybe 3 first abilities, 2 second abilities, and 1 third ability, that's definitely more than 1 fourth ability. So when using the fifth ability and you can spam moves, it's probably gonna be better to just spam the first to third abilities and ignore the fourth ability for the time being, because the fourth ability doesn't give anything except for damage. I mean, yes, it's probably good for dimensions because you can just move it around, but that's about it. You can't really do anything. It takes so long for me to use another ability. The energy gain is really good though, so maybe it actually is good to use just for the energy gain. But then again, Having an Garo activation once you have the 5th ability active, it doesn't really do anything because you still can spam all the abilities like all the time. Anyway, 5th ability, you can't move with it, has pretty long duration. Yeah, it takes a while to use another ability, but it's good. Has a lot of damage, obviously, and now we can spam the 1st and 2nd and 3rd abilities. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be better to just spam 1st, 2nd, and 3rd abilities more than the 4th ability, and once you are out of the cooldowns, then you can use the 4th ability. I think that's gonna be the strat with Kery, but I'm not sure, obviously. That's about it for Kery. Let's check out Mash now. I haven't seen Mash at all. I haven't tested him out in testing. I haven't seen him anything. So let's see. Bliss Knuckle. Okay, 4-hit combo. It does have good AoE. Pretty bad AoE. Yeah, very bad AoE. The AoE is not good. Damage-wise, it seems to be pretty weak. Yeah, that seems to be really weak. Is it? Maybe it isn't. That's like... What is it? It's 18 million damage if crits. This is 2 million, so maybe like 3 million. That's 6. Yeah, it's a pretty weak ability. It's probably as strong as like... let's see comparison. It's like as strong as Gem Sungjing Wu. Or rank question mark Hunter. It's probably as strong as this attack. About. Yeah. About as strong as this attack. A bit stronger as well. It's not that good. It takes... It is a pretty fast ability, though. And you get a speed boost once you use it. And iframes, but the AoE is pretty bad. I don't see this move being very good. But it's okay, I guess. Guillotine Punch. This has worse damage. What? Is that... Oh, it's a 7-hit combo with 3, so it's more damage. It's actually a bit more damage, but a weak 2nd ability. Definitely a weak 2nd ability. Energy gain is okay. AoE seems to be pretty good, actually. Let's see. Nope. AoE is not too good. Actually, it has reach. And it doesn't have much reach. The AoE is not that good either. The damage is pretty low. Energy gain is pretty good. It's a fast move. You get a slight speed boost with it. It's okay, though the damage from Mash seems very bad right now. 3rd ability resets the 1st and 2nd abilities, so that's good, obviously. 3rd ability, you can move with it. Okay, 10-hit combo. Deals about 30 million, 31 million. That's a bit stronger. That's actually pretty good. Like 12 times damage. It's not the best. 3rd abilities could be much, much stronger. But it's about the same as like Gem Sungjing Wu again. And also resets the 1st and 2nd abilities. You're already locked in place, but you also have iframes, and the AoE seems to be okay. Yeah, the AoE seems to be okay. Is it full around AoE though? That's the question. No, it's not. So it is in front of you. Yeah, you need to aim for it to aim on your enemies. So it's not full around you, but it's okay AoE, I guess. Anyway, 4th ability. Let's go. Oh, wow. 6.3 mil. Yeah, that's good. That's like 25 times damage. Good AoE, it seems like. Let's see again. Yeah, good AoE. Really good AoE, actually. Damage was pretty good. It was a fast ability as well. And it's a jump move. So if I do this, I can just jump infinitely. Goofy animation. Why are these things here? I'm not sure really. But yeah, that's Mash. Doesn't seem too good, honestly. I think Mihawk is going to be better than Mash, and I also think Guts is going to be better than Kery. But let's see tomorrow when I actually have more in-depth like character showcases. The assist on Kery has the same damage as Guts and Sid, but just a worse assist anyway because it has attack instead of boss damage. I haven't tested Mash assist yet, but yeah. Keep in mind, if you want to know if you should get these characters or not, Kery and Mash, check out my video tomorrow. That's all you gotta do. I'm gonna make so many, like, I'm gonna try to make, obviously I'm gonna do my best to just showcase the characters as good as I can. And I think I'm going to do a lot of tests to just see how good they actually are. Other than that, this is about it for the updates. I'm now poor. I had a lot of raid tokens, but now I'm very poor. I gotta get Celestial on both of these to see how good they are. So I'm probably gonna spend some Robux, but it's still not as much as I used to spend, because before I used to spend Robux for every single raid token I got or needed. Now I actually do play a bit, so I get some raid tokens just from playing. But yeah, that's about it from this video, for this update as well. Tomorrow I'm gonna make videos on Kery and Mash separately, just to see how good they are. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.